what to expect going into the channel and what some realistic goals should be, now we're going to talk about pages, profiles, and groups. These are the three that we're going to key in on and talk about when you should use each. Everyone does definitely have its place. So first, we've got a profile. Profile is a person's user account. So the actual person, it's your name. When someone is searching, this is just the default to show your network. You can actually choose the elements that people would see in a Facebook search result. So you've got to have a profile in order to create a page. And a page is intended to be created by the official representative of the entity. So the entity for a page, more times than not, is a business, but a page was also created for a user, a celebrity rather, or a public figure. And when an action is made, it comes from the page. So if my page name is MoreVisibility, as the admin, if I'm going in and posting a note, in Joe's news feed, he's going to see MoreVisibility posted a note or a comment to this blog. So an example would be Target. And then we've got groups. So anyone can create a group about anything. Where profiles are tied to the individual person, pages are specifically intended for businesses and are intended to be very official, then we have groups. So anyone can create the group, and an action from a group comes from the admin's name. So if I'm a member of a group and I post a comment, Joe's going to see on his news feed, April Nelson or April commented on this blog or this article, or April posted a photo. So those are some key differences. And just as an example here, you can name your group whatever you want it to be, where the page has to be an official name. So we've got the Barack Obama, just for fun, fan club here. As far as the hierarchy goes, you've got your Facebook account. Facebook only allows individuals to have one profile. And you must have a profile in order to create a page or in order to join a group or create a group. There is one exception to all of this, not to add confusion, but business accounts are the exception. And a business account would be ideal for maybe a product launch. So you've got a product that, excuse me, a product that just came out, or you've got an event that is scheduled for later on this week, and you want to start driving some quick traffic. You could go in and start advertising through Facebook, but they will still require you to have at minimum a business account, which is really just tied to an email address and billing info. But just to bring back, we do recommend a page for businesses, and that should be tied to a personal account or a personal user profile. So just to quote Facebook, profiles can only be used to represent an individual, and they must be held under an individual name. So I don't know, there may be some people out there that have a profile set up with their intent was the function of a page, a business page. So really, if that's the case, we wouldn't want to have a profile for more visibility. We would want to have a page for more visibility. And pages can only be created to represent a real public figure, artist, brand, or organization. So again, pages, that's what we want for business. And then we've got groups that can be created by any user about any topic, and they are intended as a space for users to share their opinions and interests in the subject. So again, groups are unofficial, pages are official. Just to show you an example of the Facebook search results, doing a search for Nevada. You can see there's over 500 results here. And I can choose to narrow it down. I just want to look at the groups that are relevant to Nevada. So I'm going to take these two to show you an example here and comparing and contrasting pages versus groups. So doing that search for Nevada, one of the pages I want to look at here is called Nevada. The business name is Nevada Commission on Tourism. On the group side, looking at, there is no business name because this is a user-created group. But the name of the group is the Nevada Higher Education Budget Cuts Are Threatening My Future. Again, group names are much more lenient than page names would be. And those are all searchable fields to keep in mind. So to take a look between the two here, one of the first things that you might notice is that pages have pretty URLs, groups have ugly URLs. Basically, what I mean by that is you've got your keyword there in the pages URL where groups are identified by a group ID number. For pages, you have access to add applications. Groups, you cannot add applications to those. Group admin names are not public. And actually, this should say page admin names are not public on your left-hand column there. Apologize. And group admin names are public and displayed on the group. The reason why, with pages, keeping those group admin names separate is really to allow you to differentiate between your business and your personal interactions on Facebook. Just bringing back to why pages are great for business. Pages also allow you to view insights. So Facebook has what's called insights, just like YouTube has something similar, as well do other social media channels out there. We can take a look at some page statistics, fan statistics, page views, and that sort of thing through your Facebook insights. Pages, you could also create and associate events to your page. So it will appear as if let's say, MoreVisibility created and is hosting the event. And you can tie social actions to paid ads for pages. So that's a mouthful, and we'll talk a little bit more about paid ads and social actions later on in the presentation. Pages are public, very limited privacy. You have a couple of checkboxes that you can restrict access by age or location. So maybe it's adult content, you want to restrict by age or location. Perhaps you're a retailer in the Northeast and you do not service anything beyond a very small geographic area with storefronts. So you do have those privacy options, whereas with groups, total privacy is an option. You can set it up so that all members must be approved, and you can even create a secret group. So, one potential application for a secret group might be an internal company group that you just want to use to share information, and Facebook is a great platform for that.